fixed bias amp. Let's actually get these ribbon cables in. Okay, that's good. That one's back. Done that right. Let me have a look. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Okay, so what we're going to do, before we do that, I'm going to check the DC resistances on the output transformer so we can measure bias current. Let's do it on this. There's service manual. It's got all the schematics and wiring. So let's put it this way. It is a 230 volt transformer, as per usual. Very few manufacturers do 240. So things are a little bit higher. However, what I have noticed after many years of doing this is that the highest mains voltage that I've read so far is only 237. Back in the day when I started, 245, 250, in some cases over 250. Now that depends what time of the day you're doing it. But I've never measured anything over 237 in the last few months. So wonder what's going on there. Maybe it's all the electric dildos on the road right now, and by that I mean electric cars. They suck a huge amount of current when they're being charged, which will pull the voltage down, if there's enough of them. And I've already written something here. Well, something's been written here, unless I did something, yeah. That's what I was expecting. Let's see what we get, shall we? So let's find, is there a notes section here maybe? Okay, parts. Oh. Some people say that Laney's not too forthcoming with information. I don't know about that. I've got a schematic. Well, I downloaded this offline. I've got the schematic, I've got the parts list, I've got the wiring diagrams. Okay, and then we'll just take some measurements once we, yeah, what are we doing next? We are gonna measure the, okay, so let's have a look. 104.8 on one side and 116 on the other. So let's write that down. Back here. Let's see. Okay. So, 104.8, and we're going to have 116 on the other. Some people don't like to measure it like this, but I think it's actually a good idea. Let's hook this back up again. Okay, that's that. We're going to put this one over here. Oh, that was tight. There we go. Okay. Okay. Things in the right way. Yep. Okay. Let's put these screws back in. See what, one of the advantages from working from home, you don't have to deal with traffic or high rent shops, which are insane. I get why other guys charge more. Their overheads are higher. should be a little bit bigger. The screwdriver, I was thinking to myself, maybe I should have a bigger screwdriver. And the next one size up is a bit big. These don't have to be tight. Okay. So, these are just plastic standoffs which use self-tapping screws. These aren't machine screws. Okay. Well, might as well put these back in. Hand tight. You don't do these up with a socket. You'll end up damaging it unless you're using it, just turning it by hand. Right, finger tight, I should say. Before I forget, plug this back in. Okay, this is going straight from the volume control all the way. Where are we going? That's going to there, and this one's going all the way to the input over there. Okay. I might tighten this up a little bit more with my socket over there. Let's see, get the old sit chrome socket set out. I don't know if these are going to be big enough. That one's not. I don't think it is. No. Anyway, super useful. So, very useful sockets. I've had it at least 30 years. Okay, just finger tight on all of these. Oh, you see, that's what happens when you talk too much. You forget to do stuff. Okay. Put the valves back in. Okay. Okay. Always make sure you line them up properly. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Perfectamundo. Okay. There we go. Nicely. I wonder what this thing would sound like with 5751s, which is just another version of the 12AX7, which has a lower mu. 12AX7 being 100 and the 5751 being why can't I get this one in? The other ones went in very easy. Not running it up like I should. Goes in this way. Oh, really? Are you kidding me? Why is this one so difficult? Doesn't want to go in. Oh, there she goes. Perfect. Okay. And next, so we put okay, seat them in properly. Okay. One more to go, and of course I had to do that. And she goes. Actually, I did that around the wrong way, didn't I? This has to go this way. Yeah, let's get that through. I think that's just, yeah, there we go. Okay. All in? All in. That's what she said. Okay. And we're going to plug her in. Alright. Alright. Let's get this out of here. We don't need this anymore. Here. Yes, I do. Power cord. Like I said, I've already fired this thing up, so we know it's working, and I've already listened to it. And I've put it through the my cab and played through it, and it sounded pretty good. We're just going to take some voltage measurements now to see where the valves are at. Now this thing does have adjustable bias, right? So if the bias can be adjusted. Just want to make sure I've put these valves in correct. Oh, see, this one's not. That's better. Okay. And then we'll have to plug our speaker in. I've got a shop speaker here somewhere. I'm going to grab that, plug it in. Okay. And it's selectable from 4 ohms to 8 ohms. I don't think there's a 16 ohm, is there? No. My shop speaker. Actually, you know what? We're just going to do a dummy load. A dummy load. Get my dummy load, which is over here. Where is my I knew where it was. That'd be actually a good thing, but I don't know where it is. Not this one. Can I do it with this one? I don't know if I have got the other one. Where is the other one? Okay. Had it around here somewhere, and now it's all disappeared. So let's dummy load, my dummy load. What I'm going to have to do is connect it up here. Let's see, not those. Those ones, no. I know where they were. Okay. You'd think you'd have all the stuff in one place, but sometimes something goes walkabout. Okay, let's put this away. And my shorting plug I've got here for the input. I'm going to short that out. Okay, where is it? This is this. This is just a shorting plug. It should be shorted out anyway. But we can check. Oh yeah, these are shorting jacks, so we don't have to worry about that. But I need my dummy load plugged into here.